Now I know what you're thinking. How did this happen? Well, it's a long story.
So welcome to Dublin, Taika. You just said that you were here before, actually, a couple of years ago, shooting with Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
How did that go, just before we get into Thor?
You asked me about my friend Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
And the commercial that I shot with him for a product that we were advertising. But I don't remember what the product was. He was a delightful man, great up-and-coming actor. Don't know what he's up to now. But I had high hopes for his future career. I mean, and I loved this place. We were around by the boat sheds.
Lovely. Sounds good.
When I say, I came to Dublin, I was by the boat sheds.
Yeah. I'm like,
I know that sounds like I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
and
I'm like, I
you
don't
probably
know
have more than one area with boat sheds. I understand that. I'm very ignorant, and I do apologise right off from the start. I'm sure you have more boat sheds.
So that was 4 years ago anyway. 2017 now, you have been named New Zealander of the Year.
Yes, I have.
You have, the Hollywood Reporter called you the best dressed Helmer in Hollywood. And you directed Thor as well. So how has the year been for you?
Good things.
They are three good things, yeah. How has 2017 been for you?
Horrible. Stressful. Very, very tough on, on your personal life, really, doing these kind of films. Actually, it was really good. 2017 has been, well, look at the poster. It's basically been that.
Yeah.
All the colours as well. And
A lot of that.
I feel like all of those creatures and characters and all of that stuff, that sort of represents how this year has been for me. It's been that crazy. It's made no sense.
Yeah.
The poster makes no sense. And I think that's been 2017 for me.
But one thing there is on the poster is a lot of amazing actors who, I think, reading the production notes, they've all said it was like one of the most fun sets they've worked on. How did you create that? I know that there was a lot of music played on set and that kind of thing. How did you create that environment?
Yeah, the music thing, dancing, just trying to remind people that we're very privileged to be in this industry and to have a job, and we should be like celebrating and smiling and laughing about that. And also always try and remind people that with a film like this, it's not like Dancer in the Dark, it's like it's crazy characters and monsters and things. We're just, we're making a space opera, and we have to embrace that. So whenever I kind of let go of like, oh God! My character's an orphan. Oh, what am I going to do? Oh God! How do I tap into that and use that? It's like, just give it up and just say the lines and say them fast, and then we'll get through it and we'll just make a good movie.
But they were saying,
I don't have a massive disdain for acting or actors. I just do think it is one of the easiest jobs in the world.
Okay. And you say,
just legit opening your mouth and stuff comes out and you get paid millions of dollars.
It does sound good, yeah. But there were lines for them to read, but I know you kind of, which is a thing that you do with kind of, I think all of your films, you do leave space for kind of people to put their own spin on things.
Yeah.
Was there anyone in the cast who kind of took it too far, maybe? And like, is there a lot that you had to leave on the cutting floor because it got too bizarre or too?
I'll give you one guess.
Yeah.
I mean, one guess out of all those people who may have
I'm going to say
have
Jeff
taken
Goldblum.
it
Yeah,
too far.
before you
Jeff
point
Goldblum?
out.
Oh, wow. Surprise. No, he was incredible. And he just did his thing. And, we had these long versions of these scenes, which I wish I'd kept in the movie, but they were just too long. We couldn't have a 5-minute scene, in the middle of this movie where he's just, talking about paying the bill in a restaurant, which was an amazing 5-minute thing that he did, but just doesn't fit in this movie. Yeah. On the DVD, however.
Yeah, I feel like this is a movie that's going to have a good blooper reel and tons of extras. Like, you've probably got tons of material.
Yep. It's going to be a 17-disc box set. 1 disc will be the movie, and 16 discs will be all the other stuff that was too shit to put in the movie.
Great, look forward to
That's what extras are. That's what DVD extras are. Is like the bad stuff, the crap shit that
fans love
put
it.
Asgard is dead.
Another amazing star in the movie is Cate Blanchett, and this is the 17th MCU movie, but it's taken this long for there to be like a main female villain. Why do you think that is?
They're just scared, you know. They're scared of women. Hollywood is scared, petrified of women. I don't know why it's taken this long. I'm glad that I was able to be there when they did it, and I'm over the moon that I got to work with her, because she's one of the greatest people I've ever met. I don't know.
Yeah, no, she.
I mean, I don't know. If you look at the source material, though,
Yeah.
there aren't a huge amount of these female villains in the source material in comic books. And the Thor storylines was like her and Enchantress, I think it's the so it's only taken 3 movies in the Thor franchise.
You rode a hammer.
No, I didn't ride that.
The hammer rode you on your back.
No. I used to spin it really fast, and it would pull me off.
Oh my God! The hammer pulled you off.
You obviously play Korg as well in the movie. He was a bit of a scene stealer. He's obviously a character in the comics, but you've definitely put yourself into him, I think, in a way.
Myself right up in him.
Why did you pick him to be your character in the movie?
There were other roles left. That was the main reason. He was the only one that no one had claimed, and it just seemed like something that had the potential to. I like playing characters that don't do anything; they just talk or they comment on stuff that's going on. I don't like doing complicated stuff. I just want to sort of sit there and say things. And I feel like in this movie, that character's sort of perfect because there's so many crazy things going on, and he's a good character to check in on. He's almost like the voice of the audience, just check in on him. And he's like, man, this is crazy. Look, there's a giant wolf, there's a zombie army. Oh, wow, the lady's got antlers. It's like he kind of just voices just how kind of baffled the audience are.
Definitely. And just very quickly, you've got obviously a very memorable fight between Thor and Hulk in this movie. So I wanted to ask you who you think would win in these battles between different Marvel characters. So the first one is Black Widow versus Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Hulk versus Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange.
Interesting. Thor versus Iron Man.
Thor.
Thor versus Captain America.
Thor.
And then Korg versus Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Korg. From the game we all know so well, rock, paper, scissors, tree. Rock smashes tree. Rock breaks wood. Wood does... What reality has anyone lived in where a tree has broken a rock?
I agree.
I know that they can, but you have to start very slowly from a seedling. That's the only way you break through concrete and through a rock. It's like, but it's a slow process.
Yeah.
And I'd be too quick.
Just
put a little tree seed beneath me. You wait 500 years for this giant redwood tree to grow and split you apart. No, I'd be out of there.
That's a well thought out answer. And just finally, what's it like having your own action figure?
The Funko, the bobblehead, yeah, great. Very good. There's one of them in existence, and what I'm planning to do is send people to email me or petition to get their hometown to have my toy, and I'll send it to hometowns all around the world, and they can have my little Korg bobblehead for 1 week, and then send it back to me.